Doma Sports Talk Worldwide with some news from the world. This is a DDP edition, y'all, right? Y'all know I've done one or two of these. This is the Doma Does Politics edition. Just something quick. Now, I'm in chill mode, right? I'm laying out getting some sun. But I've seen that we've doing well. The Democratic Party, the blue wave is pretty good, especially in California. Prop 50 was important. I'm like, hey, listen. At some point, you're gonna have to fight fire with fire in the world of politics, because one party is not gonna obey the law. We've seen that every day if you've been paying attention, and the other one does pay attention to the law, and that's just not a fair fight. If you keep doing it, you're gonna deserve what you're gonna get at some point. Now, in sports, if I talk boxing, there's a lot of injustice in boxing and in sport in general, especially when you're black. Like we obviously are, the Lamar Jackson thing in football, it irks you, And in boxing, Terrence Crawford didn't get his just due for years and others. And what do I call boxing people? BTBG. Beat the black guy. And it's just really what it is, right? And so, but that is all over the politics. Now, the things that are going on in politics wouldn't have been possible if this guy and that party didn't look the way they looked. We would have stopped a long time ago. What I mean by we is just Americans that really believe in the Constitution, that put the Constitution first. I just want to tell you a couple of little things before I get out of here that's going on to just pay attention to. Now, one thing that's probably people wouldn't even say it's not a big thing, but it is. And me being a former soldier, these kind of things irk me. We've just had about last week sometime. If you guys want me to give you details, then let me know and I'll come with details and names. But we just had 4 lieutenant colonels just named. Never was in the Army, never done any service, just lieutenant colonel because they were tech millionaires. Tech millionaires shouldn't all just be able to become a lieutenant colonel. Now, I understand there will be an opposition that would say, well, people who went to college, they would start and they can be corporals already or stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when you have people just coming in, right, from the tech industry, which is a little takeover that's happening right now, you have to really pay attention, right? This is really, I'm just espionage is what it really is, because they're going to be able to come in and already have, access to a lot of material that we don't want. A lot of our data is out there. A lot of things that we don't want just anybody to just come in and be able to do that, right? We don't even know if these guys are even worthy of security clearances. That's a very important thing. I know a lot of people forget about security clearances because we haven't had to have them lately. You don't remember in Trump's first administration, he had 19 people working in the White House that were not worthy of security clearances. That's telling. But I know people just turn away. But if we have 4 guys just straight up from nothing to lieutenant colonels, that's an issue. And they're coming from the tech industry, which is, listen, you guys know what this is all about. This is about surveillance, total control. So just make sure that's clear. Now, in our haste to say that, these differences that we have in the world, like black and white and all these other differences, right? Make sure that one you keep in mind, and this is rich versus poor, right? This is the one that is really going down. Now, we've seen, right, what's going on with the food stamps or whatever they call it, snack or whatever. What's going on with the food stamps, and people are not be able to get their food stamps. The government is shut down, right, and we're acting like we can't help those people for food stamps. Here's something to pay attention to. Trump and them had a party. What was it, like a week and a half ago? Do you guys know what the theme was? The theme was the Hunger Games. Right now, with the government shut down, they would put in your face, because they do stuff right in your face because they know you don't pay attention. So they would have a party, rich people, and the theme is the Hunger Games. For those that don't know what the Hunger Games are, and most of you do, it's just rich people having poor people do ridiculous stuff and kill each other, right? Now, you have a Hunger Games theme 2 weeks after somebody from Fox News, I forget the dude's name, the ones on like 4 of them sitting on the couch, the one that's all the way on the right side, right? That guy who said euthanasia for homeless people. He just kill them. Just give them the damn, the injection. Give it to him, right? That's what he just said. He still has his job, by the way. So right after that, they have a Hunger Game themes in the White House. Now, what else does the White House say to those people that are going shopping and can't get no groceries that are little, they're telling supermarkets right now as you speak, do not help these people. If you help these people, you will be fined. You could possibly lose your supermarket. That means if a supermarket just said, hey, we know that this person is, normally needs food stamps, right? They're really, dependent on these food stamps. Let's give them a couple, let them save a little bit. Let's give them a couple of, I can't think of the word right now, but, let's give them something at reduced prices, right? You're not allowed to do that. You will have problems with the White House and this administration because you're helping people that are in need of groceries. Why would someone do that? Right? Right now. Now, our resources, right, for these programs, you would think, well, we didn't have any resources. We have enough resources when the government shuts down to still carry these programs out for years. Not months, not weeks, not days, for years, which means those people could have those programs. So this is an attack against people that are low class, people that don't have that much money, people that we can, categorize as poor. It's an all-out attack. So pay attention. Make sure these things are right in the forefront of your psyche. You can't ignore these things, right? You cannot ignore these things. We're taking away the middle class. We want these people to be as poor as possible. Because what kind of human being would not want a supermarket to help someone who's in need of groceries? Why wouldn't they? Just imagine that. So yeah, today Doma ain't talking about sport until later. But this is something right now, it's probably sport to these people up top. Hunger Games is what it was called, right? Right? It wasn't called Hunger Politics, Hunger Games. For them, it's a goddamn game. So wake up, people, right? DDP signing out. Doma Sports Talk Worldwide, and we up out of here. Pay the hell attention.